Hey girlfriends, welcome back to the channel for another video this week. If you're new here, my name is GeranikaMycia, but all my friends call me G. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back this week and clicking on my face. And if you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram for all of my fabulous updates, and come back each week for weekly uploads. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my opinion on some very trendy items. Now these items, you may see them all over Instagram. A lot of influencers are wearing these things, and I have an opinion. I'm gonna say that I definitely have an opinion, and I was like, I'm gonna pick like a couple of these items just to talk about and share. Now if you own any of these items, girl, this is no shade, all tea, so do not catch it, sip it. To each his own. So these are just my opinion. Okay, this is just my opinion on these items. So if you want to see this video, continue to watch it. Also comment down below, let me know how you guys are feeling. Let's have a little chit chat in the comments about, do you like these items? Am I tripping? Like, let's talk, girl. Okay, so the first thing I have on this list is the Balenciaga Pant boots. Now to me, I'm like, why? Who would buy this unless you just have the coin like that? Why would you spend your money on this? Right now I've been seeing these pants all over Instagram, but I've only been seeing like celebrities with them. Most likely they're not paying for them, they're like gifted, or they're just getting pulled. I've seen Carisha with them. She had the black, and I mean, she didn't really slay it because she didn't even have on the look. She didn't even have on the top. It just was the pant boots. But one person who I saw, she wore them and she killed them, was Styles P wife Aja. She wore them to the versus battle, the Dipset versus Locks. Did y'all watch that? Child, now that's a whole different conversation. But she had them in red. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen. She killed. I'm gonna put both her and Carisha on the screen. Aja, she killed it. She wore it with an all red look. She looked amazing. She wore a Givenchy like a Letterman style jacket. She rocked it. But I just don't feel like these boots are worth your money. These boots retail for $28.50. Right now they're completely sold out, which I think is a banana. So somebody's buying them. And you can only dry clean them. Just imagine going to the dry cleaners with these things. Like, what do you say? I'm here to dry clean my pants, boots. Like, girl, they're gonna be looking at you crazy. Like, I just really don't understand it. And this is also a piece that I just don't feel like it's gonna hold its value. Like, me personally, I wouldn't buy them. If they were just a boot, of course you'll buy it. But it's literally a pants and a boot. It's just weird. It's very weird, and I just feel like this is, like I said, an item that will not hold its value. This is kind of like a flex piece, or it's like if you just in your bag and you want to flex, okay, I guess you can buy them, wear them one time, or if you're just looking for a photo op. But who's gonna pay $28? And that $28.50 is before taxes, girl. So this is just dumb. Balenciaga just pulling stuff out of a rabbit head at this point. This is just dumb. Now the next trendy piece on this list is the Balenciaga Hourglass. Now this bag is very popular among the girls lately, girl. You see this bag everywhere. Me personally, at first I was like, I do not like that bag. I just think it's just not flattering. It's not worth the money. And the bag retails for, you can get it from the size nano, extra small, small, and medium. The bag retails for $9.95, and I've seen it from $9.95 to $3,400. For me, I just don't feel like it's worth the money. I do not feel like this is a classic bag that will hold its value. If we're being honest, a lot of Balenciaga bags, they just don't hold its value, like, at all. Balenciaga has become more of a streetwear type of brand, and I find a lot of their pieces just don't hold their value. This is a piece that I feel like will be around just for the moment. Like, it's not gonna be like a city bag. The city bag is a classic Balenciaga bag. That bag has been around forever. They're even recreating the bag. The Hourglass bag is just for like the moment. Now for me, I was like, absolutely not. I would not spend this money on this bag until I saw the Balenciaga and Gucci collaboration. They did an Hourglass bag, and I was like, oh my god, this bag is just so tacky and just a hot mess, and I'm here for every single moment of it. It was a hot tacky mess, and I actually love the bag. And I saw Sarah Jessica Parker. She's gonna be wearing this bag in the new Sex and the City, and she looked amazing. And I was like, oh my god, I don't think I would actually purchase this bag, but I would love to see it in person. So this is a bag that if I see somebody on the street with it, I will be stopping you to have a conversation about this bag. I just want to see it in person. I don't believe that I'll be actually purchasing it because the hourglass bag is just not for me. I really don't understand why people are just obsessed with this bag. If we're being very honest, I think the bag is just like ugly. And then again, it doesn't go with anything in my wardrobe. It's not really my vibe. But I have yet to see an hourglass bag that I'm like, I have to have it, if that makes any sense. So that's why this bag is on the list. Alright, so next on this list I have a few pieces from Bottega. Now, I've just come to realize I'm not a fan of the brand. I just was talking to my friend about this brand and she was like, maybe older Bottega I would have liked, but right now I'm just not a fan of the brand at all. I think the craftsmanship on a lot of their items beautifully made, however, it's just not for me. Now, I don't know if it's because it's a very trendy brand or I don't know if it's just not my style. They have pieces that are like, oh, that's cute, but I have yet to see something that I'm like, oh my god, I have to have them. But I'm also a person, when I see something so much, like if I'm getting on Instagram and I'm constantly seeing something, it's a turn off for me. I just absolutely don't want it. When I went to Houston, me and my friends went out and I literally counted how many girls in the club, well, the lounge or whatever, had on Bottega shoes, and it was just like mind-blowing to me. It was like we counted at least 10 girls with the same shoes on. I was like, this is crazy. Okay, so everything that I'm about to say right now, like I said, if you have any of these pieces, girl, no shade, all tea, so don't catch it, sip it. So the first trendy item that I have been seeing all over the place is the Balenciaga, the Bottega feather dot sandal. Now, these sandals, to me, they had potential to be so nice. I think what Bottega messed up at on the craftsmanship, I don't like the fact that the feather comes off the shoe. It's like it sits off the shoe. I'm gonna put it on the screen. It sits off the shoe and it sprouts out like a flower. It just looks super weird. This shoe retails for $13.90 and it comes in 4 different colors. I feel like it's literally, I think, is it the Lido Mule? I think it's the Lido. It's literally whatever shoe that everybody had with a feather just thrown on top of it. I hate this shoe. I absolutely hate it. And I also think by the feather, it's like a lot going on. The heel could have been like a little higher. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. I've seen feather heels and I've seen better. I'm gonna say that Jimmy Choo does a great job with like anything when it comes to like feather. They use ostrich feathers on a lot of their shoes, and they do a really good job with feather heels. But these shoes, it ain't it, girl. It ain't it. This is a shoe, if you're interested in these, you might want to go ahead and get these pre-loved if you can. But then again, I'm sure right now, by this shoe being super popular, the pre-loved price may be very similar or close to the retail. I have a friend, she works in the pre-loved market, so her and her team always having team meetings about, you know, trendy items, how to price resale and all those type of things. And they do a lot of predictions. They're predicting that Bottega, when it comes to ready to wear and things like certain accessories, is going to always sell for a good price because people are looking for more substantial pieces. So people are leaning towards more ready to wear and luxury clothing items. But when it comes to like the shoes and certain bags, they're predicting that it won't be as popping and hot, so it is going to be a little harder to sell because the market is so saturated. People won't be buying it that much. Like right now, you can literally find Bottega everywhere, but within the next 2 to 3 years, she was saying they were predicting that it won't be what it is now. But for me, I don't know. Me personally, I don't think Bottega will be as popping and trendy as it is now within the next 2 to 3 years. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, the next items on this list I have is the Bottega jelly sandals. I do not, for the life of me, understand why people are paying these prices. Now, they have many styles of jelly sandals right now, and the prices retail from $3.90 to $5.10. To me, these shoes, they're not worth the money, and these shoes will not hold their value. With these shoes, First of all, they scuff so quick. They get dirty so fast. Like, you know, any type of jelly sandals and stuff like that, they scuff really easy and they always look super dirty. Right now, everybody, I see the clogs a lot. I'm starting to see like these. I'm gonna put as many pictures on the screen as I can. They have so many different styles. Like I said, y'all, these shoes are not worth it. They definitely give me Old Navy. I got it from Forever 21 or The Gap. It's just not, it is not worth those prices. I'm so sorry. One of my friends got them. He wore them to in Tulum, and on his way home he was like, look at this shoe. The shoe was completely dirty. Not dirty like it looked like he had dirt on it. It was like scuffed up and it just looked very old and very worn, and he just was like, it was not worth the money. I told him not to buy it, but he didn't listen to me. But at this point, people are just paying for the name, because right now Bottega is just, you know, she says she's leading the pack, she's leading the girl, she thinks she's setting the trends, which right now, I can't lie, she's that girl. But please comment down below and help me understand, what is it about the brand, because I don't get it. Moving right along, next I have the Fendi Sunshine Shopper. Now this bag retails from $17.50 to $29.80. It comes in a mini, small, medium, large. For me, I feel like this is a bag that will not hold its value. I believe this bag also comes in leather. Now the one that may hold its value is the cognac brown one. It's because it kind of flows. Right now, people are really moving towards more substantial pieces. People are looking for more classic things that they can have in their wardrobe for a while. A lot of people right now are into luxury designer items, and people just don't want to buy something for the moment. And this is a bag that I feel like just won't hold its value, because first of all, they have Fendi plastered across the front, and me personally, only certain brands can get away with that. I'm not sure why Fendi did the whole Fendi on the front. Me personally, I think it just makes the bag look cheap and tacky. I don't know why they did it. Now with this bag, I cannot lie, the craftsmanship on the bag is amazing. Like in person, the bag is beautiful. This is not a bag that you're gonna go to and you'll be like, oh my god, in the next 3 years I'm definitely gonna want to come to this. Now I don't know if you guys are like me. Anytime I'm shopping, I always think long term. Me personally, I just find reselling things, whether it's bags, shoes, clothes, it just can be a headache. And you know, these are items that you spent your money for. You're not gonna want to get less than what you paid for it. If anything, you want to get exactly what you paid for it or more. This is a bag I feel like when the next couple years, I just don't see it being that girl. Like right now, I see it, you know, around. I think the mini one is very, very cute, but I feel like where they messed up, putting Fendi just plastered across the front, it just takes away from the bag, my opinion. Next on my list, I have the Prada Loafers. These loafers retail for $9.97. Now, funny thing is, I do not hate this shoe. I think this is going to be a classic Prada shoe, especially a classic black shoe that you can have in your wardrobe for a very long time. Now, where people get this shoe mixed up, this shoe is not for everybody. Like me, I think the shoe is fabulous, but I know this shoe is not for me. This shoe doesn't go with anything in my wardrobe, so me personally, I wouldn't buy it. I've seen a couple people with this shoe on, and I'm like, girl, that is not your vibe. You can tell like it's not them. They probably just got it because it's Prada, but these shoes just don't work for everybody. I've seen also have a couple people that I know with this shoe, and they killed it because this shoe works with their wardrobe. If I buy these shoes, I will look like, girl, where you going with your grandpa shoes on? These shoes are not for you. But I just said that to say, this is a shoe, if this is your style, I think this will be a great shoe. For me, this can be equivalent to the Gucci Brickstown loafers. That is a classic Gucci loafer. You can have those loafers literally for the rest of your life, girl. Like, I love when the Gucci ones look old and worn. It just looks so good. This is another shoe that I feel like you can buy and you're going to have them forever. But I would only suggest buying this shoe if you know this shoe will work in your wardrobe and this is your vibe. If this is not your vibe, girl, stay in your lane. Next on this list, I have a pair of shoes by Gucci. And these are the Gucci Jelly Slides. Okay, girl, let's just talk. This shoe is ugly. This shoe is very ugly. and I do not feel like this shoe is worth the money. And guess what? This shoe will not hold, it does not hold its value. This shoe will not hold its value. If you resell this, girl, nobody's gonna pay full price for this, especially pre-love. This shoe is ugly. I don't for the life of me understand why people are buying, like, why. If you have this shoe, I'm sorry, this is my opinion. Girl, that shoe is ugly, especially the white. The white is just like, okay, girl, why? I feel like with this shoe, for the price, you can literally save, I think it's maybe, I forgot how much, I want to say $540. You can literally put maybe $150 with that and get the Gucci platform slides, which, great. They're gonna go with most of everything in your wardrobe. They're gonna be a classic shoe that you can pull out each summer. But that rubber slide with the little black heel and the Gucci going across the front, no ma'am, that ain't it. Let it go. Okay, so next on this list I have the Celine vertical Triumph canvas tote, and this bag retails from $12.50 to, I've seen it, $2,800. It comes in the size mini, small, and medium. Right now, first of all, I'm going to just talk about Celine as a whole, like the brand. I am very, like, disappointed right now in Celine. Phoebe Philo, y'all know she's about to come out with her own luxury brand or fashion house. Girl, I know Phoebe Philo is sitting back looking at Celine like, girl, she's like Beyonce. What is Destiny Child without Beyonce? What is Celine without Phoebe Philo? It's just not working. Right now, I'm very disappointed in Celine because they're trying to keep up with the trends. So right now, they're literally plastering their name on everything. Celine on the hat, Celine on the shirt, Celine on the bags. Celine has always been a brand that's very discreet, very like, if you know, you know, if not, not our problem. And they did a great job with sticking in their lane and being one of the fashion brands that's not too like out there in your face. If you're very reserved, this would be a great brand for you. Right now, I'm just so disappointed that they're trying to keep up with like the other brands and they're just compromising everything that my girl Phoebe Philo set up. Like, how dare you? This tote, it's ugly. It's ugly and it's not worth the money. It looked like something you can literally buy from the thrift store. I just don't get it. I've seen this bag in person multiple times and I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, please help me get it. I just don't understand it. I do miss old Celine. Like, bring back old Celine. Old Celine was just so good. Like, you know, when you buy Celine, it's going to be, first of all, expensive, but also worth the money. Because, like, to this day, old pieces that I have from Celine is just still so good. It's just so artsy, and it does not, it gives you luxe vibes. New Celine does not give me luxe vibes. I haven't purchased anything from New Celine. I don't know who the creative director is, but I'm just not feeling it. And I think this bag is a bag that will not hold its value at all. Like, even right now, I've been seeing this bag on the pre-love market, girl, and they're literally selling this bag for pennies. So just if they're selling it for pennies, just imagine how much they're going to give you for the bag if you sell it. You're not going to get no money for it. So yeah, I don't understand why people buy this bag at all. But like I said, my opinion, don't come for my neck, girl. Now, last on this list, I have Fendi Vertigo, and I'm just like, also, why? And it's like the whimsical print. This, I could see if they did like a line where it's just like a seasonal summertime thing. They have this print on everything: the bags, sweaters, dresses, shorts, pants, everything. And in my head, when I saw this, me and my friend was on the phone and I said, oh my God, Karl Lagerfeld is literally rolling over in his grave right now. I know he is like, the audacity, how dare you? Like, Fendi Zucca alone is just good. Like, you don't need to tweak it or try something new. You're Fendi. You don't have to keep up with the girls. And right now, these fashion houses, it's just giving me like, okay, what is Bottega doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Nobody's staying in their lane no more. I remember when the fashion houses used to be very like, you know who is who, because everybody's staying in their lane. I don't know what this is, but Fendi, I am just like, no girl. This is also something I just personally don't feel like will hold its value. People are going to get very tired of it, and it's just going to be like, sooner or later they're going to come back to the Fendi Zuka, because Zuka will forever be Zuka. Fun fact, Karl Lagerfeld was in Paris, and when he moved to Fendi, he was giving Fendi a revamp, and he literally made this logo on the back of a napkin. He said it took him literally like a minute to make this, and it's been iconic Fendi for years. So I just be like, how dare y'all like try that? The disrespect. Now, I can be wrong about a lot of these things. Like I said, this is just my opinion, but yeah, I just feel like, stay in your lane, girl. What is this? Okay, girl, so that's all I have for this video. I know some of y'all may be like, oh, G tried it. G tried it. Girl, like I said, this is just my opinion. We all have opinions, and this is mine. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree. But I do want to hear your opinion. We don't have to be nasty. Keep it cute in the comments, or keep it on mute. Okay? Okay. I would like to hear your opinions. So comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, what you got, what you dislike. Gee, you tripping on that. This is actually fire. I want to, you know, hear. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you girls in the next video.